Hi and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boat crafter, and I'm coming on today with an autumnal wreath project. So I was in Hobbycraft when I saw this autumnal wreath, and I really wanted to, I've always wanted to have an autumn wreath on the front door, um, and then replace it closer to Christmas with a Christmas one. But I really like the idea of having, the autumn colours there. And I saw this, so I had to have it. And I thought now's the perfect time to get it out and get it made, and then we can get it onto the front door and enjoy the countdown to Christmas through October and into October into November and December, when I'll be making a few more wreaths, I think, this Christmas. Anyway, let's see what's inside. So in there we've got 2 envelopes, and we've got the wreath and some pine cones. So let's take all of these out like that. So we've got 5 pine cones. There's the wreath, and because they're all, I think they're all natural, so I've got lots of little bits of stuff everywhere. So let's pop that on there so that it's out of the way, and see what's in these little envelopes. So let's do this big one first. Let's tip that all out. So yeah, that's empty. I'm going to leave this one on here though, so I can put any bits that I don't use back into it. So we've got a rather light, I don't know what flower that might have been, but it definitely looks like a flower to me. So there's that, and then there's these 2 brushes. So it's a shame that's been cut off, but 2 brushes, so that'll give it a bit more colour. And then we've got three clusters of white berries, and we've got 1, 2, 3 2 clusters, yeah, 3 clusters of 2 berries, and with all that frosting on. And then we've got 1, 2, another 3 of these sort of orangey red berries as well, singular. And then we've got these. Now I thought these would be cinnamon sticks, but I can't. They could be, I suppose, but if they've been out in the bags for a long time, maybe they just don't smell like cinnamon. And then in this bag we've got, oh, so these are all the leaves. Let's move that out of the way. So those are all the leaves. Again, lots of bits in there. So now I did think, because they're such a bright, vibrant green, I did think that these might have been artificial. But now I'm not so sure, because there is literally just bits of twig. So I don't think these are artificial. So let's move those over there out of the way a bit, and we can decide now which is the pretty side on our wreath. So I'm just moving stuff out of the way so that I've got a bit of room to bring in my glue gun, and I've gone and got myself the whole pack of glue sticks just in case, because you never know. So let's see which is the pretty side. So it's not an oval, is it? A circle, is it? It's more like an oval shape. So more bits, bits going everywhere. So I think I'm going to have it like that way, because that's kind of, or I could have it that way. I'll think about it, but let's see. I think that's the pretty side. I think that one, yeah, I think this is the pretty side, prettier side, if you like. So I've got 2 of those, so I'll be different sizes, and then 3 of those. Right, okay, so let's have a think how we're going to do this. So glue gun at the ready. I think I'm going to pop that one in the middle like that. I'm going to start with the big things, I think, first, and then I can tuck everything else in. So that's a nice big yeah, that's a nice big pine cone, so maybe that one there, and then like that. I've got that little one which I'll hold on to for now, and I've got these two, so I'm going to pop those either side, I guess, maybe pointing them down a little bit. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, that's gone flying. Like that. Where do I want to? I think that's going to be the basis, maybe having these two somewhere in here, and I'll turn it round that way so it's the prettier side. Maybe those two in there like that, or maybe maybe that side. We'll see. I think what I need to do is start sticking, and then once I'm absolutely certain about where things are and where they're going to go, then I can go from there. What do you think? So I'm going to start with this because there's only one of these, and it's the biggest thing there. So I'm just going to put lots and lots of, good job I got my extra glue out, isn't it? So I'm going to just pop that in the middle and hope that that's going to stick while I swap my glue sticks over. Gosh, that went down quick. Let's pop that one in. So is that stuck? Not quite. Let's get that all the way around like that. Pop it back down so it'll stick onto there. Right, and this, do I want them sitting up like that, or do I want them on the side? I quite like them like that. That one's not so pretty, is it? I wonder if that one would be better there, because that one's got, if you look down on it, it looks nicer. It's got a nicer sort of shape to it. So I'm thinking maybe do that. So yeah, let's get lots and lots of glue on it, I think, because it's going to be on the front door, so it's going to be maybe not out in all weathers, but it's going to have to cope with a lot. So let's get that down there. Oh gosh, I'm going through these glue sticks. Good job I've got a whole pack. I've already gone through that. That's not a whole stick yet, but it's going to be soon. So that one there, is that stuck? And I can tidy all of these bits, these loose bits, off later on. Let's get some more glue on here. And I am being very generous with the glue because I just want it to last. So there's another one. Like that. And I'll be putting on more glue as I go through, because it'll, you know, as I add extra bits to sort of pad everything out. So do I want that? How do I want that? My mind kind of wishes that they were the same size, but I've put the smaller one with the biggest of the pine cones, so hopefully that'll work. Right, and I'm just going to put a whole line of glue down there like that, so it just kind of sits, and I want it to sort of sit as it's coming off the wreath like that. Let's try this one, and the same with this one. Lots of glue so it just kind of grabs everything. There we go. Let's hold that a sec while it grabs. Put a little bit more around that edge there. I don't think I can have too much of this glue, if I'm honest with you, because of it being on the door, so it's going to get lots of I mean, nobody's going to mess with it, I don't suppose, but it's going to be swinging around a bit, if you like. I don't know whether to put that. No, let's pop that one there. Right, am I going to stick this one, because it's not I'm going to sort of have it like that, I think. Let's see if I can get plenty of glue on there. Like that. I'll put that. I could do with some longer glue sticks. That's going to hold there. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a whole bunch of them and leave them there for me. It's because they're the little ones. If I'd got a bigger glue gun, I think it would probably work. Wouldn't need to be chopping and changing so much. Pop that one there. Yeah, pop that one there. I don't know whether to sort of, I don't want to stand it up, do I? No, I think I'll keep it lying down like that. Plenty of glue on again. And let's get that down on there like that. Oh, and these are very prickly, I have to say. I think these must be flowers. Are these flowers, do you think? If you know, let me know. Because what I would like to do is maybe get some, and then I can make my own dried flowers and use them if I ever need to, well, when I need to replenish this, because no doubt it'll need a bit of support and maybe a bit of TLC over the years. I don't know what to do with that one, whether to use it or not, whether to just pop it like that. But will that just look a bit odd? Okay, I'm going to pop it over there. I've got the cinnamon sticks, so I'll leave those there as like a reminder. Now, I've got all of this greenery. Now, I know I'm not going to use all of it, but I do want to get some of it down and on. So I think all I'm going to do is just kind of randomly fill it out a bit. And because it's natural, I don't really know where I'm supposed to glue. So let's just, ouch. That one is obviously some sort of holly. Ouch. That's, yeah, that's sticking in me. Ouch. So I'm trying to see which side is the prettiest. So I quite like that side. So I'll put the glue on the back here. Just kind of waft it all over and then pop that in there like that. So it's sort of going up a bit like that. I've got a nice big one here, so I might just kind of, don't want to do with that. Oh, there. So I'm putting it on this. I don't know whether I should put it on the wreath instead of on the leaf. Let's just keep going, and if I have to change tack, then I will. Let's just hold that for a second, and I think I'll put the berries on afterwards. Let's give them time to sort of sink in, grab a little bit. Oh, I could do with a few more clusters. There's not a lot of them are sort of like bits, or you know, like a couple like that. Okay, there's another one. I don't want, I'm going to put that one there, I think. Let's pop that in there. Let me show you how it's looking. I'll turn it round for you. You can see, there we go. That's what it's looking like so far. I suppose that's the only problem with having natural things, like, you know, it's just, that's just a twig. So do I want to use that? I don't know. Oh, there's another one. That'll be useful. I'll use that round the other side. Hold on, let me put another glue stick in there and then get this one down like that. Let's see if we can glue that in there like that round that. I want to say artichoke, but I know it's not. Let's give that a minute to grab. Oh, and then, oh, that's another little cluster, so I can pop that. Where do I want to pop that? There's a little bit of a gap there, so let's pop that down there. because I think the greenery is going to kind of fill it out a bit, isn't it, and make it look a bit more sort of rich and what have you. Definitely need some down there because I've got nothing down there at the minute. Hopefully this one will go across a bit rather than sticking out. I think I'll put this one sort of across a bit like that, so it sort of fits and fills that gap. I'm glad they gave us plenty of this. Again, I'm not sure whether I want to use this or not. It's an extra bit, but whether I want to use it, I don't know. And then I've got all of these I'm going to use in a bit. I want to carry on with these though, I think. Yeah, so I need some on the inside, I think, because otherwise it's going to look a bit bare. So let's put some on the inside a bit, even if it's just the odd 1 or 2 leaves, because there's a lot of them. There are just singular leaves on their own. I think even with the hot glue I'm having to hold them a little bit. So yeah, see, things like that I don't know whether to use or not. And that one is broken, so that's not much. Oh, here, there we go, there's another piece. So let's, I'm doing it on the sort of twig bit as well, so that I've got a bit extra to sort of grab when I push it into the wreath. And I'm only going to put it at sort of the bottom half of the wreath as well, because I think that'll work better. There's another bit of greenery. Just going to try and fill in some of those gaps, I think, in there. So there's another one. Let's see, where am I going to pop this? Where do I think? I'm going to turn it back round to me so that I can see how it's looking. I'm going to move all of this stuff out, I think, so that I'm not, oh no, that bit's caught on a bit of the stringy bit of the hot glue. It's actually not looking too bad from this angle. Another little bit in there. I think it's just a case of keep going and fill where I can. So even with these tiny little bits, just fill it in. And try not to burn yourself. That's the other thing, isn't it, with the hot glue. Try not to burn myself. All these little wispy bits of glue I will tidy up later. I will find a way of kind of getting rid of those. I think, let's take that apart. I think if you just get a heat gun and waft it over, I think that works quite well, doesn't it? I'm just going to keep filling in until I'm run out of leaves. I haven't got any other sort of dried leaves or anything, or even artificial dried leaves. So I'm just going to have to keep going till I run out and hope for the best. Get that in there. Will that go? I suppose I could have just broke the twig off a bit, but there you go. Right, now I think, yeah, I need to do some filling in there as well, and maybe just the odd 1 or 2 leaf are going to be useful for filling in bits and layering up the leaves themselves. Oh, there's definitely a gap there. Let's get that bit in. It's a lighter green this side, so I think that'll work. Hold that down for a sec, and then I'm going to break that bit of twig off and ooh, some hot glue on there. We don't want that. I'm going to pop that there. Let's pop another one in. I don't know how many. How many have I used? How many glue sticks have I used? I haven't got a clue. Let's pull all these together. That's a big twig. I don't think I want a big twig in there just yet. Let's hold it up a little bit. Well, that's not looking too bad. Let me turn it around to you so you can see. That's actually filling out quite well. I'm going to leave that for now. And I think I'm going to put the berries on. And then I can fill any extra bits out. Now, where do I want to pop some of these berries? So, right. Okay, let's do these ones first. So I think what I'm going to do is a little bit on the back and down the wire, and then sort of tuck it in there. So it's just kind of poking out like that. Let's pop it on there like that. And then we can do the same the other side, but on a slightly different angle. I'm just putting a little bit on the wire, but a big dollop on the back of there, because I want to just have it so it's kind of peeking out a little bit, but still sort of stuck in there. I want that to sort of stick in there. Actually, that's what I can do, is find myself a nice leaf. I think I'm going to take that one off there, and I can just kind of hide the bottom of that wire under the leaf. Just oh, dropped it. Oh goodness. Okay, let's get that on there before it dries. Like that. So that just hides that bit of wire. Let's get that up before it, oh, I'll get it in a bit. I'll come back to it, and I can do the same with that one in a minute, but I just want to get all these done first. Now this one, where do I want to pop this one? I'm going to leave that one a second. I will definitely use all of them, but I think what I'll do is kind of balance it, and then I've got to off balance it a little bit then as well. So these, I suppose I could untwist them if I want, but I quite like them together like that. And I'm just going to bend the wire so that we've got a nice base, and I can get lots of glue on that then, and then kind of poke it in there. So, because I want this to sort of stick out the bottom. So plenty of glue on there, and then tuck it in under that flower head like that, and let's just hold that all in place for a sec. I'm going to do the same with this one, but I think I might do it at the top. So let's twist that bit round like that, so we've got a nice kind of, not quite solid, but I've got a bit of a sort of base there that I can put lots of hot glue on, and then tuck it in under the dried flower. So where do I want to, I'm going to tuck it in there. To get this, I'm going to use my scissors just to push it down. And it sort of, let's move those around a little bit. So scissors are holding it in place. I think that's grabbed. There we go. So I'll leave that one. So I've got those two lots of berries to do. Now these ones, I think I'll do these kind of to the side here. But I'm going to push them right in. Again, it's just playing really, isn't it? It is just playing. So let's twist that a bit more Could do with my jewellery pliers, I guess. They would have helped to twist the wires a bit more, but I never thought. Never mind. Plenty of glue on there. And then I want to just, I'm going to get my scissors again. And I can push that down onto the wreath. And even then, I can even move those berries around a bit so that they look a bit more natural. So there's those. Let's do these ones now. I'm going to move this one slightly further away. As I want it symmetrical, but I don't want it too symmetrical because then it looks too contrived, I think. This is my thought processes at the moment. Whether it makes any sense, I've no idea, but it does to me. So I just love this time of year when we're thinking about Halloween and bonfire night and the rundown to Christmas and all of that. I just think it's just such a magical time of year. There we go. And then I'm going to pop that one under there, that side. Let's get my scissors again. Push them in. These are an old pair of scissors, so if they get gunged up with glue, I'm not too worried. There we go. So that's so far. What do you think? I'm quite pleased with that. I think that's looking quite good so far. And I think there's just a few. I think you need the others on to kind of give it that balance, in as much as odd numbers look better than even ones, don't they? So that's why I'm kind of thinking I need to use this, but I don't know where, because it's balanced, but there's 2 of these already, and there's 2 of those, and there's 2 of those, there's 1 of that, and if I was to, I just need to, I don't know, I'm just playing. Oh, now I can see that wire. I did mean to come back and put a nice leaf on that, so that's a nice long leaf. So that will cover up that wire like that. There we go. So you see the berry but not the wire bit. Now then, let's decide where we want to put these. I'm thinking this one goes somewhere like that. What do you think? I think that might work. So a little bit of glue on the back, some along the wire. I've still got plenty of those leaves, so I can come back and tidy that up a little bit if I need to. So let me get this one now. Where do I want this one? I want this one here. Or do I want... Oh, that might be quite a nice spot for that one, tucked down there. Let's do the same as I did earlier and just twist that around like that. I don't want to run out of time, that's the only thing. I think everybody who watches my channel knows that I kind of struggle with timings because I use my mobile phone camera. So if anyone's got any hints and tips, I would love to hear them. I really genuinely would, because I'd love to kind of extend things on my channel a bit, but I am so limited with my mobile phone. So let's keep going. This is the last berry. So yeah, I think I'm going to pop it that way. So, a bit of glue on there, plenty of glue on there, and just really tuck that right in so you almost can't see it. I'm thinking I might just, I might pop that on there. Yeah, I think I will. Let's pop that on there because it's kind of a bit of a strange shape as well, isn't it? So plenty of glue on there. Another glue stick in. Got bits of glue all over. Right, okay, so let's stand that up a little bit, see if we can't push it in and hold it. I hope I don't regret popping this one on there. Oh, it doesn't want to glue. Hold on. Let's hold that. Glue's leaked everywhere. I can see that, but it's at the back, so I'm not worried. I'm just going to hold that down, I think, until hopefully it takes a little bit of glue. Let's get a bit more under there. It's at the back, so nobody will see, because it'll be against the door. So that's what we've got so far. What do you think? Oh, and I've still got the cinnamon sticks to use, haven't I? Oh goodness, hold on. And I do want to use them on there, because I think cinnamon, I don't, are they cinnamon sticks? They look like it to me, but cinnamon type sticks just, I think, are very wintry. Even before and after Christmas, they're very, very wintry, aren't they? So I've got blobs of glue everywhere. I just want to move them before they stick and set too much. Let's just pop them in that little bag like that. So cinnamon sticks, I'm thinking like that or like that. Let me turn it round so I can see. I think this side, because there's less foliage there, isn't there? So, oh gosh, stuff's hanging off. Okay, right. Let's see if we can just put a big blob of glue there, and it will also hide the wire from that that bead as well. And I can see there's a little bit oozing there, so I'm just going to get that leaf and just tuck it in there so it sort of hides it a little bit. Let's hold it still. Oh, the glue still hasn't grabbed. I'm going to see, I've got some more. Might take that up a bit further. But I think I've packed it out well. I think I have. Right, hold on. I'm about to sneeze. Oh dear. Goodness me. I think it's all the dust from all of these. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that one. I want that one to sort of go above that as well. And maybe one that side as well. Oh, you could go on forever. I certainly could. Filling it in and what have you. And another little one just above, like that.